back to the Mookie Jolson channel, and this is an emergency episode, a TTM extravaganza that is 15 weeks in the making, has finally come to a culmination with today's mail, and I want to go through it with you. And it's going to all happen by way of this locker room in 1969. These are your New York Mets, the Miracle Mets, world champions. And these are three of the studs on that pitching staff. On the left, Tom Terrific, the franchise Tom Seaver. In the center, Lynn Nolan Ryan Jr., the Ryan Express, the up-and-coming fireballer who was in relief for the Mets in 1969. And on the right, Jerry Koosman, of course, the left-handed ace of the Mets staff. Tom was the right-handed ace. Tom was far and away the better pitcher, but Jerry Koosman was no slouch. In fact, down the stretch, he was the man for the Mets, and probably they may not have won the World Series without Jerry Koosman. Anyway, since I got back into collecting, I have wanted autographs of these guys on baseball cards, and I have been able to procure them, including this dandy, which is a beautiful, I think, period autograph from Jerry Koosman, who is still signing TTM, but I got this card with this beautiful flourish of an autograph. There he is, number 47. He would change to 36 the next year. He's got the rookie trophy. He was the best left-handed rookie starter in baseball per the good people at Topps. And I love this autograph. But when I got this other Koosman card from my buddy Brent Richards at Brent Richards Collects, I knew I needed to send it off. And there you can see, of course, the pinhole guy with the two pinholes at the tippy top of Jerry Koosman's card. And I said, I'm going to send this off. What do you think, Brent? And Brent said, yeah, do it. And so I sent this to Jerry Koosman on March 17th, 2025. And 10 days later, it came back. And as you can tell, again, Father Time is undefeated. And Jerry's autograph has changed over the years, but he's still got it and still getting it done. And I really appreciate it. And this has been on the Pinhole HOLEy Grail Wall of Fame since it came back 10 days ago. Now, what has not been on the Pinhole HOLEy Grail Wall of Fame is my Nolan Ryan autograph. This I got slabbed up. It's a really nicely centered autograph of his 1969 Topps card. His first solo Topps card. Of course, he shared the rookie card with Jerry Koosman there. And this is, again, a really nice copy, I think, of, again, one of Nolan Ryan's best cards. Of course, you can see in his glove there, the ball is in his left hand. Like he just threw it into the glove himself. So the pose was a little wonky, but I love this card. He's standing in front of the stands at Shea Stadium. Just a gorgeous, gorgeous Nolan Ryan card and a gorgeous Nolan Ryan autograph, which I'm thrilled to have slabbed up and authenticated beautifully there. But when I came across a version of this card that was in the pinhole variety, I knew I had to scoop it up. And I got a very inexpensively priced 1969 Topps Nolan Ryan second year card, and I decided I was going to send it off along with the Koosman card on the very same day. And so I did, and I sent it off to the Ryan Foundation, and I had a little bit of a panic attack with my post office because I was like, well, I'm going to put a self-addressed stamped envelope in there, but how do I make sure, how can I get tracking on that? And they're like, well, you really can't. I said, there's got to be a way. And so the amazing people at my post office helped me MacGyver something where I bought a bunch of stamps to put on this bubble envelope, and they gave me a tracking number that I could use down there. And so here we are, is it 12 weeks or 15 weeks? How far away are we? I think it's 12 weeks. No, maybe it's 15 weeks. March 17th, do the math. It has been a while. And finally, this package came and arrived today. And wouldn't you know it, inside, beautifully autographed Nolan Ryan. And you can see a smaller autograph in size than the encased one, but I don't care. This is so freaking cool. again, the passage of time, I don't know why he signed it quite like that, but I really don't care. I don't know, maybe he has a different signature for pinhole cards. And again, you can take a look at the punctured wound up there. This was a victim of love, and the telltale corona is up there. And on the bottom, a little stab as well. And if you turn this card over on the back, you can see the Nolan Ryan Foundation sticker is actually covering up the pinhole wound at the bottom. So they probably don't get many pinhole cards at the foundation for Mr. Ryan to sign, but I was thrilled to know that he picked this up himself, put his Nolan Ryan Express hand on the marker and drew his name on there. And just like Jerry Koosman, in the year 2025, some, how many years? 56 years after these two men helped the Mets win the World Series in 1969 and achieve the miracle, here they are, here at Mookie Chilson World Headquarters. Koosman is going back on the HOLEy Grail Wall of Fame, and now so is Nolan Ryan. And that telltale corona of a thumbtack. Nolan's going back up on the board, so let's see it. And so here we are at the base of Mount Pinhole here, the HOLEy Wall of Fame. And you can see it has changed over the years. It is a living, breathing document. So while there are some permanent members of the exhibition, some of them come down and some of them go back up. And there's another pin board behind me that some of my more favorite Met cards go on, including these guys. So Nolan Ryan is not unrepresented here. There he is, the only nipple card in Topps history, as far as I know. And there he is there. And by the way, there's Jerry Koosman using two of the map tacks that my friend Brent Richards gave to me, the blue map tacks for Jerry. And Nolan is going to get a red thumbtack, and this was given to me. This is a vintage 1950s thumbtack given to me by Keith, the Lonely Basement Collector. And so stand by here. Let's see if I can do this gracefully with one hand. It's harder than it looks, folks. Yeah, hold on a second. Getting no one in the right place. Here we go. Oh, I gotta push it harder than I thought. There it is. Nolan Ryan. I may adjust that to get him a little closer, but you get the drift. And so the Pinhole HOLEy Grail Wall of Fame has two TTM dandies right in the center there, in the, I would venture to say, the permanent collection. So thank you to Nolan Ryan for contributing to this project. Thank you to Jerry Koosman for contributing to this project. And thank you to Brent Richards and to Keith and to all the people who are watching this nonsense. Thank you again. And we will tune out and see you again next time. Thank you.